So we need to find consoles, we need to access the consoles. So that's compromised console number 1. So that's slightly different. Oh, wait, whoa, hey. What in the freaking bananas just happened? Okay, that I didn't see coming. Bad guys did spawn. Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome back to Let's Play Empyrion Contact Point Alpha Star. I'm 7 Dust Bunny, and here we are on the bridge of the White Star, looking out at the lovely view. Now, today, after last time, where we fought off some Xeraxian scumbags at Top Brewery, we now need to get moving. Let's turn the thrusters back on, because everything seems to be off at the moment. There is... oh no, oxygen probably not going to work right now, so we'll pass on that. There is one thing I want to do, because we need to go to Okasai, or whatever it is. As it says, fly to Okasai and investigate the wreckage. So, before we do that, Okasai is out here on the map, and as you'll see, there is quite a few mineral resources out there, which we could do with quite a few of, to be quite honest. We could do with power, we could do with pretty much everything on that list. And I am lazy to go out in space and drill it myself. So, we're going to come to here and go down through, and I think it's down here, yeah, is tool turrets. We're going to get ourselves a tool turret. I don't think we've got enough Zascosium alloy to start making huge amounts of laser drills, but we might be able to make one tool turret at least. Let's just go set that back to constructor output, and let's have a look. What can we do tool turret wise? Okay, we have not got enough to make even one Zascosium alloy. Okay, that kind of sucks. That's a shame. And obviously we have a T4 extender here. Probably could have taken apart. What I might do is, we don't need that much to be able to make Zascosium alloy. We need a bit more Erestrum. We've got enough Zascosium, I believe, but not enough Erestrum. We've got... so 5 makes 5. So essentially we need 50. Unless we've already got some, but I don't think we have. No, we haven't. So that would make us needing 36 Zascosium. And as it happens, I believe we're right by the Omicron station. So I'm going to nip down there and see, yeah, if I can pick some up. If not, well, I guess we're just going to have to move on and do it the hard way. But, you know, I can always hope to loot some. Okay, so there's good news and there's bad news. Well, no, there's just really bad news. And that is that they don't... that I can't get through the barrier that is the rings of the planet. Well, yeah, the bad news is basically they don't have any Erestrum at all on the trading station. But on the map, Symos does. So if we set here, Symos definitely does. So we're going there. And we're going to jump across to there and see if we can pick some up before we go. Because why wouldn't we? You know, I could really do with a tool turret. That will help me build up my reserves, and could definitely do with plenty of Erestrum. So why not pop down and find out? I mean, we could well end up going here anyway, because I'm pretty sure that's a legacy base over here, and I'm pretty sure we might end up going to this sector on our journeys. but I don't think there's anything dangerous here per se, apart from on the planet. I think there's dangerous stuff on the planet, but I don't think there's much dangerous in space. And the good thing to remember is when you leave space, what's going on in space effectively stops. The game doesn't sort of continue to play space at the same time as you're in a different playfield. It only plays the playfield you're in. So, I think it's a good point here to sort of stop somewhere just above the orbit of this planet. There we go. We'll stop around here. We'll get in the short hop. And we'll go and get some restroom. Now, really? I've stopped the ship. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we can get straight into the short hop. What I will do before I leave, though, is I will turn the thrusters and turrets off again. And potentially shields? Yes, shields, because we're not super flush with power. So let's grab this one, which is the working short hop. I mean, we won't need to leave the shields. Ooh, we're a bit tight on power there as the shields are regenerating. Could do with a little bit more. We don't have a lot of pentaxid on board. I don't think we've got a lot of anything on board. Oh, we have. I should have gone and dumped that back on the ship. Let me sort that out. Oh, Explorer token. Explorer token for exploring a barren metal planet. I'm going to go back up and drop that off the ship, and then we're going to find some restroom. Okay, with that sorted out, we can start exploring this little planet. It is worth mentioning that I did check the gravity on this planet before I came down. It is 1G. I would be a bit careful at the moment, because I'm not sure how much the short hop can really lift, about how good it would do in heavy gravity. So it is always wise to make sure you know what gravity you're going into before you go down, because things can end poorly if you don't. So looks like we've got some Zirax territory coming up here. We've got some Krell, but this is definitely Ziraxian scumbag land. But quite often the good resources might well be in Ziraxian scumbag land. Fortunately, it does look like they're down in a dip there, which could be handy, because that might mean that, for example, here, I can probably get down here. You know, I can deal with this drone relatively easily. But the actual defense station is not going to be able to attack me. That one might. Yeah. That one might be able to attack me. The question is, am I in range? I might be on the edge of range here. So I'm going to take my life in my hands for just a minute and find out if I'm about to die horribly. Now we're going to be on the edge of drone range as well. Yeah. We might have to move over a bit. I might have to get rid of some of the stone here as well. So we need to short hop here, player here, cargo container, and we need to bond to that one. And then I can at least work on grabbing some of this. I don't actually need the Zascosium, but as I'm here, I might as well grab it, and as it's right in front of me and doable, I might as well take it. So we're gonna... Whoa! Okay, that was less positive. Why were we full? Why was there 21 on the deck there? I don't think we actually took that hit. We seem to be close enough that the drone is attracting the attention, which is interesting. I mean, if I actually just dip down like this, you see, I can't get shot. Now, normally, that's the one thing you don't want to do, is actually knock yourself into the hole with your drone, which you can do if you're foolish enough, like I am, to do such things. Now, this means I'm not going to get killed. That doesn't mean the short hop won't get killed. If I turn the short hop off, it will be okay, but I'm not going to. And as several people did comment on the last video, yes, I know you can get away with leaving the short hop or your ship on to help defend you at the top brewery. I have done it in previous videos. I just didn't want to do it because, well, I wanted to play it as it said. Okay, so that was that resource mined out. Now, gotta be a little bit careful again. Can we get to something else that would be useful? That's more Zascosium. Yep. I'm just gonna swing by this. I mean, we could probably take these on. That isn't a restroom deposit, so that is making this worthwhile. And there's several more restroom deposits right here. Okay, so looks like we are going to be taking this on. Because, well, yeah, without a doubt, we're going to have to take this on so we can get to those deposits. Oh, I'm sorry I'm bouncing around like a fool. But, oh god. Really? Still didn't take you out? I'm surprised you're not actually hitting me yet, or shooting me yet. Wow, those guns are tough. How are you not dying? Really? Ooh, ow, that hurt more than I expected. That was eating a lot more of my shield than I had planned. And I've got very limited pentaxid. So I need to hold on for a second and let the shield regenerate. And let the power get back under control while that happens. I can't believe those gun turrets were not dying right there. Really? Oh my lord, that was taking a while. If you position yourself right here, only one should be able to shoot me. There you go. And maybe if I keep myself down here, I can just hover in here for a second. And then maybe I can get in here to core it. There you go. See, look, core's right here. Oh, in fact, that is super simple to core. I could have just cored this from the frickin' beginning. I didn't know that. There you go. Learn something new every day. Now, we already know these turrets aren't actually worth very much. So we're probably not going to bother with them. I mean, I could take them for parts. What I'm more likely to do is just grab the parts of that and take any fuel you've got, to be quite honest. There you go. And anything else you've got for me? No. I mean, I don't know, I could take these as parts. Because if you take them as parts, I mean, they'll take up less space. Okay, I got the whole bloody turret, of course I did. Just when I don't want it to take up a massive amount of space, I get the whole bloody turret. Because now I'm not going to be able to fit everything. How very annoying. Wonderful. What I wanted was to take the parts. Because in all honesty, the parts are more valuable than the turret is. Because the turret's kind of a waste. I mean, let's see what we get here. I mean, that turret was a more powerful turret, so maybe. Anything interesting in the parts? Nothing really. I mean, that is just a basic projectile turret. I'm going to trash it for the space. I know some people will be like, really? We're trashing that? And I'm like, yes, I am. Aha, there, I had a feeling there might be. Come on, regen, backpack, regen. Come on, you need to let the backpack regen, and then... No. Okay, fine. There'll be another way in a second. There you go. That's how you do that. There we go. Yoink and yoink. Nice. So, yeah, I had a feeling there was stuff inside these, and there was. There we go. I think that's it for what's inside these bases. So that's going to clear off a few Xerax in the area. And also, while I'm here, I'm going to grab a couple of chunks of this pentaxid. And is that promethium? Sure, I'll have some promethium while I'm there, as it's in my face. But yeah, we'll grab that. And actually, didn't think about it. Can I get back over to this drone before it despawns? No. Just as I say it. So yeah, those bits will actually come in handy just to help like shield regen, stuff like that. Can actually have that in here, and I've got a constructor, so I can make a few things to help the shield regenerate. And right, so these are pretty easy to take out, and as there's a bunch of loot in them, I might just take the whole freaking lot out, because there's this one, something over here, but there's 3 Erestrum deposits here, which I could have all of, and there's no chance of getting shot as long as I serpentine down this way, fly through, under here, and there you go. How's that for you guys? See, they're already out of juice, which is nice. And then we can just grab the loot. So that was nice and easy. Grab that one. It is quite radioactive here. And we'll grab the fuel, which is worth having. And again, we'll go up and then do exactly the same thing again. So under here, we'll grab that, medium armor, some or whatever that was, sathium, there you go. Some more basic loot. Maybe the meds are probably the most valuable bit there. Again, not going to bother with the turrets here. They're just not particularly worth it. I could take them for the parts, but again, not a vast amount of goodies here. So the other one is over there in the distance. I'm just going to get rid of that one, just so we can see what loot we get, and then I'm going to go and grab that Erestrum, and after that we'll probably leave the planet after we've grabbed the Erestrum. I'm not quite sure what you were shooting, my dude. Did you miss me? I didn't grab that one on the last one. I'm not sure if I blew that up. Shields are regenerating. A little bit hard on the old generators, but we'll be okay. Anything on this one? Drill, cobalt. And we'll grab that. Happy days. Yoink, and yoink, and yoink, yoink. There we go. We can at least get in here. Some meds. Nice to have the meds, definitely. And what have you got? Some auto-miner cores. Another railgun. I mean, I'm swimming in freaking railguns. I could deconstruct a few railguns for Zascosium alloy and stuff like that. There's a whole bunch more pentaxid here. So I'm going to go grab that pentaxid, and then I'm going to go and mine that Erestrum in safety. And then we're probably going to leave this planet because I think we'll be coming back here later. If not, we will be. Well, it looks like we'll probably have to make several trips because this is already my second trip. I've been back to the short hop once and we're pretty much full. And there's another, as you can see here. Oh my god, the lighting is horrible. There is a medium Erestrum deposit right here, and there's another Zascosium deposit here. So I'm going to get these, well, after I get back from flying back up and dropping this off. And might have to make, I don't know, maybe even a fourth trip afterwards. But yeah, we're going to grab all of this and mine it all out, and we're going to be good. Well, after what I can only say was a very successful run, which actually took me 6 trips in the end, we have 12,000 Zascosium and, was it 2,200 Erestrum. I did find some more Erestrum in the short hop, but while I was taking it down there was 14 in there, but that wasn't going to cut it anyway. But I mean, if I remember rightly, it says processing Erestrum is 5 ore equals 10 ingots, so that's over 4,000 Erestrum and 2,000 Zascosium. That's going to be enough. We're going to have enough Zascosium alloy and enough things like that to last us a little while. So with that, I'm going to knock up the tool turret and let that get going. And I'm also going to set this to process in the background. If I can remember where to find it. Here somewhere. Where's it gone? Here. There we go. We're just gonna set all this processing in the background because we will want that processing. And we may as well. How are we doing on fuel, by the way? Not too bad. We've got fuel in reserve and we're fairly topped up for fuel for now. So with that, we are going to leave this planet though, because we only really came here for the Erestrum and Zascosium. I think we end up coming back here later, but we certainly got what we came for. So I think we're going to lock on to here and go to continue said storyline over in Okasai. Okay, we need to be going a little faster, fair point. There we go. And yeah, honestly, I'm not quite sure what's going to happen because this is now different. So the Titan wreckage here is now in space by the scenes of it, which is definitely a change. Because previously this used to be on one of the planets, and it used to be a very resource-rich planet, and let's be honest, this is going to be a resource-rich area. Look at this: iron, silicon, magnesium, cobalt, neodymium, promethium, which is why I wanted to be able to make the tool turret, which we'll want to make. So I'm not sure whether it's going to call any bad guys, which could be poor for us. So I may end up going around and grabbing the stuff first, or nah, let's risk it for the biscuit. I mean, it's not going to hurt. We've got enough Erestrum and Zascosium to last us a long time, and other minerals are not that hard to come by. So I'm going to risk it for the biscuit. We'll approach the wreckage and we'll see what happens. Okay, we're only a few clicks out now from the Titan, so hopefully we'll be getting to see. I'm assuming it's the same Titan that we remember. Ooh, but it is intact, or somewhat intact. It's not in the broken pieces of wreckage that we are previously used to. So that's interesting. At Kezo Commander, there's a maintenance console in the front section. You simply need to find it. Why am I shooting the console? Stop shooting, stop shooting, stop shooting, Sev. Please stop shooting. Let's turn the weapons and turrets off for now. Also, while I was in transit, I remembered that I will almost certainly want, what am I going to say? Want, some actual drills, not just the turret, so that I can drill without, having to go into the turret. So I've set them making as well in the meantime, so we'll be able to add some of those on while we're bouncing around here. But we'll get out to the console. Something is shooting me. Excuse me. Something is shooting me, so something is trying very hard to take down my shields, I suspect. I mean, it's gonna take it a little while to get rid of my shields, but it is trying nonetheless. I mean, I'm kind of stuck on this wreckage anyway here. Okay, we'll stop like this. That means we know what was actually shooting, or why the gun turret was shooting, which is a good thing. But yeah, this one's away just building. Hopefully we can go into construction output, which will now have these 6 and this one, which we can install on the vessel. But I might need to deal with that gun turret first. But we'll go out this way in the hope that we can see it. Where is it before it hits us too much? Gives us a space to duck back in. Where is it? It's there. I see something. Hang on. Okay, let's find the thing. Oh, there it is. Okay, dealt with. So it technically is the old sections, but they're actually floating in space. Now, I hate to say it, but this probably wouldn't actually be possible for it to happen like this, because, you know, nothing really slows you down that much in space, so over time the momentum would have carried these bits far, far apart. But, you know, I'm not here to pick holes, I'm here to enjoy the game. So, what do you got for us? Not a lot interesting there. Let's slap these turrets in a second, so I've got them if I need them. We need to... Shield, you're going to have to turn off for a minute. And you are going to be a... We're going to put you as a multi-turret for now, because that's going to be the plan. You'll be a multi-turret. Yoink! And here should be room for 3, he says. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Now this is set up so you can actually put like proper gun turrets on there as well, but we're going to use drills with where we're at the moment. I mean, you can actually have proper gun turrets down, a proper gun turret down the side here as well. which we may add at some point. But I think that's still us good on CPU by quite a margin. Yep. So we'll turn the shield back on for now, and then we'll go and check out this console, which is where it always used to be. So now we'll probably have to check out the other console afterwards, because there's normally a second console. This normally says access granted, welcome commander, emergency override permission accepted, blah 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 blah. Was it multiple unauthorized attempts to retrieve data, manual unlocking is required. Positions of compromised consoles are being transferred to AI suit systems. Important that data erase routine can only be activated on the data core console. Okie frisbee. So we need to find consoles, we need to access the consoles. So that's compromised console number 1. So that's slightly different. Oh, wait, whoa, hey. What in the frickin' bananas just happened? Okay, that I didn't see coming. Bad guys did spawn. That I didn't see coming at all. So there was a Zeraxian scumbag appeared here out of nowhere. Okay, and there's a console just here. Yep. Right, let's be ready for that. Ow. Okay, ow. Let's get ready for him. I mean, okay, next console. It looks like the Zerax are trying to dismantle the ship, Commander. They've turned the power on. And there's gravity, okay. With any luck, they haven't found what they're looking for yet. This console is unlocked again. We should proceed to the next one. Fingers crossed. Okay. So, okay, there's now gravity, so it kind of wants me to carry on with gravity, I guess. Not allowed. Well, isn't that just the shizzles? Right. So, let's go this way. Also, not allowed. Well, if there's no gravity and all of this is not allowed, am I allowed to blast my way through? Apparently not. Okay. Okay, fine. I'm going to use the jetpack because it's space game. Because it's space and I can. So, where are the next consoles then? Because in all honesty, normally somewhere here. I mean, there used to be a data key, and there was a loot container like right there. Yeah. So maybe you have to get the loot container afterwards, because I don't see us getting into that just yet. Let's see. It's a bit awkward. But yeah, this is all not allowed. So I don't see us getting into there anytime soon. So let's carry on to the next console. And let's use something better than a multi-tool. Now we already took out this turret, so we're good here. But there is a bad guy right there. Yeah, and you, I'm kind of missed. There we go, we'll get rid of you. Oh, I didn't quite pop you off, did I? There we go. Any more for any more? Now, interestingly, I should say, is in the original, you used to be able to open this by pulling this handle. And there was a loot container right in here on the ground. But not anymore, he says. I will take your steak and eat it, sir. So I'm just going to pop up this way. Maybe I can get into the bits where Oh, hello. That's new. I don't remember there being one of those right there. I will take that, sir. Let's grab those bits. And you can go and trade goods. And you can go and fuel. I don't remember that one being there. Doesn't mean it wasn't. It just means I didn't remember it and I've been missing out on it for years. But yeah, you could feasibly get into the walkways from here. If you can use your suit to your advantage. But it's still not allowed, so... No. It's still not going to have it. Nah. I'm going to see if after going through all the consoles it lets you in anyway. Right. So. Let's talk to the console. Commander, I've detected numerous access attempts in the console log. None seem to have succeeded. On the consoles we've examined so far, apparently they were searching for command codes. I'm saving the attack pattern. Perhaps Kazul can uncover more details. Let's hope so. Anything else spawn? Apparently not. And I can't access the fuel tanks. But there's probably more bad guys tucked around here somewhere. Waiting to be annoying. And I'm expecting the odd gun turret around here too somewhere. Anything? Yes, there's a gun turret right there. See? Alright. Oh, come on. Okay. Let's use this to our advantage. There we go. Use the fact we've got a sniper rifle to use the advantages of having a sniper rifle. So, oh, hello. And again, let's use the... There we go. Let's take the advantages where we can get them. And try not getting shot quite too much. Hello? You too? Ow, 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 okay. I spoke too soon about the not getting shot bit. Okay. Any more for any more, my friends? There. I'm sure I just saw a dude in there. Yes, there is. Give me a spiky McGibble. Okay, let's. We're gonna go into turn the jetpack off, and I could have sworn I had more shotgun rounds than that. This guy. Hi. Thanks for playing. Thanks for hanging around. Okay. Definitely more loot containers than there used to be. Let's just check, because I still think I can hear a breathing Xeraxian somewhere. Sure, I'll take that. Why not? Okay. Let's read the console. Interesting. The access attempt on this console followed an entirely different pattern. Again, Commander, codes were searched, but also names. Yarden, Benson, Perez, sorry. The attack pattern also differs significantly. I cannot say for certain if it was successful. Yeah, I don't like the sound of that. And we need to get to the data core now. So yeah, this is significantly different to how it used to be, which is definitely interesting. Sure, why not? Rockets are us. I'll take the rockets. Yeah, I thought there might be another bad guy yet. There you go. He only had a shotgun as well, so he didn't stand up. Oh, hello. Ow. I was going to say he didn't stand a massive chance, because at that distance he only had a shotgun. I was better off. Okay, there might be more guys further down, so gotta be ready. Did I loot you? Yes, I did. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. It definitely sounds like there's more guys around here. Yeah, there's one guy right there. Okay, there's a Scusium, a tool turret for an HV, and stuff I cannot fit in my suit. And some more food. Okay, nitrogen, oxygen, carbon, krypton, trace elements. Oh, hello, there were two guys there. I can't fit any of this in. Right, how about we reload this? And then I can take a couple more cartridges. No? Let's eat that one. Eat that one. You? Oh, so much. Let's ditch that. No, still can't carry stuff. Tell you what, let's put those bits in there, and then we'll bring the short hop down in a minute. Just going to try and make sure the area is clear, because we've got the data core here. I'm not going to blow up the data core just yet, because I want those other bits. And I want to check around here. Yeah, as expected. More scumbags. I don't want anyone getting off alive with data. Hello. So, oh, hello. And I think it's prudent to make sure there are none left alive here. But there's also many goodies to be got, I suspect. So, let's go back and head for... Hello? Yeah, let's go back and head for the short hop. And we can get the short hop and just bring it down to make sure we get any parts we need. I mean, it's just a small generator there, so that's not particularly worth a lot. I think we've got rid of most of the Zeraxians now. Let's just grab us a short hop so we've got some storage down this way. And I can also put another thruster in here. I've got all the stuff. I could kit this out with thrusters, which I might actually do in between episodes so as not to bore you folks too much with my general things. What am I shooting? Is there a bad guy still in here? You're shooting. Hang on, don't shoot the engines. Okay, hang on. Just a cotton picking minute on the turret setup here. Turrets, my friends, where are you? Turrets. Has been a while, so we'll do a regroup here. Turrets, sir. Yeah, I want you not to shoot thrusters. You shoot turrets, mounted weapons, but please don't shoot the other crap. Because if I do get access to it, for example, I might want bits that are in some of these areas. Like, whatever the hell is that green thing there? Oh, it's RCS. Okay, so the short hop is here to steal bits if I need it. Haha! I'm here with inventory. Ha ha ha. Who knew? Right. I didn't drop my other crap in the other thing, so that was foolish, but still. Put the fridge stuff in the fridge thing. And then let's put these bits in the ammo container for now. And you can go in there, and we will hook up to this one, and let's put that one there, and then we can just move this stuff across. as and when we need it. The other place we haven't been, which I'm not sure we're going to get access to anyway, no, not allowed. You used to be able to go up to the command deck, which it doesn't look like you can now. So I mean, there's definitely some bits here, but again, not sure how worthwhile it is actually looting all these bits. Doesn't seem to be much of crazy value here. I mean, I'm still going to go down and check out throughout the system. Let's have a quick look before we do the data core. Check out this other area. Yes, down here was where we were. Go down this way. Just check out if there is anything else down here. I mean, no, that's just decorative stuff and things. We could go down that lower area. Don't think there's anything down there. I might have a look afterwards off camera and just sort of save you watching me wander around and try and loot things. I'll take the multi-boost. And I'll take the beans and milk, of course. Let's have a look down here. Don't think there's anything here in particular. Just basic goodies. Nothing particularly exciting. See, if we use J, we can tilt ourselves and get round that way. But again, it's nothing, you know, earth-shattering there. So we'll have a look out this way. There's nothing really here. Nothing really here. And nothing really there. That one goes down to these areas, which I think I've already robbed some of. But yeah, don't think there's anything. Doesn't feel like there's anything amazing here. Have a quick look down this bit, I guess. See if there's something we're missing. No. Absolutely nothing of excitement. Okay, so let's go and trigger the data core and see what happens. Because the only reason I'm not doing it straight away was that I was concerned that the ship will like go into self-destruct after we do this with the data core. It may not, but it may. Right, data core. Let's talk to it. Deletion of the Titan's data core is in progress, but I'm afraid we've arrived too late. The data core has been hacked. Although the security lock engaged, data was downloaded beforehand, apparently into a physical storage medium. I'll secure the signature for analysis. We should get out of here, Commander. I'm detecting multiple contacts approaching the wreckage. I thought that might happen. Right, let's get the hell out of Dodge. So yeah, I wasn't wrong that multiple contacts are coming in. Now, when you say multiple contacts, what are we talking about here? Okay, apparently nothing. We should return directly to Omicron control station and consult with Kessel if the data falls into the wrong hands. Dun dun dun! And on that cliffhanger, that is where we're going to end it for today, I think, because as much as it says there is bad guys coming, there are no bad guys coming. See? No bad guys. However, I do have a distinct mission here, which is going to be mining out a whole bunch of freaking asteroids. Because there are a bunch of them here. Like all of these. Now, I can do with the ice, I could do with pretty much everything that's available here. And, you know, what's the harm? So my plan will be to mine these out, and then next time we'll head back to the control station and find out what's going on there. In the meantime, I'll say thank you very much for watching, like and subscribe as always, and join us again next time. Thanks a lot.